Welcome, family, to Whispers of Light. We are always provoking thoughts and feeding the mind, body, and soul. They say eyes are the windows to the soul, but what if they're also portals to power? Today, we're unveiling the secrets of where attention falls, power grows. The art of perception, a superpower that can change everything. It's not about just seeing, it's about decoding the world around us. It's being the detective of your own life, reading every sign, every gesture, and every word. By the end of this journey, you won't just see things differently. You'll see how to use perception as a weapon, an armor, and a key to success. This channel is all about you, making you the hero of your own story. We're here to give you the tools to be stronger and way more confident. Today's video is packed with storytelling and awesome visuals that'll inspire you to use these perception hacks in your daily life. Ready? Let's go. Welcome to our platform, the place where future billionaires come to get inspired. If you're new here, subscribe now to never miss out on the golden nuggets we drop every week. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of perception, something we all have, but many of us take for granted. But trust me, perception is a superpower, and we're about to show you how to wield it like a pro. So grab a pen and paper and get ready to unlock a whole new way of seeing the world. By the end of this video, you'll be equipped with 3 powerful moves that will help you read people and situations like a true master of perception. And let's not forget, this is a rare find, so don't miss out. Let's go. You might have heard the saying, seeing is believing, but let me challenge that notion. Can you truly see even when your eyes are open? Look at this picture of a painting. What do you see? A man smoking a pipe. Now look at the text below. It reads in French, "This is not a pipe." Isn't it fascinating how the same image can evoke different reactions based on our beliefs and expectations? Our perceptions shape our reality, not the other way around. Think about it. Every day we're bombarded with information, but we don't experience it all. Take a walk down a busy street and pay attention to your senses. What do you hear? Car horns, construction noises, birds tweeting. What do you see? People rushing by, colorful shop signs, trees swaying in the wind. These are all inputs, but you're not passively receiving them. Your brain is actively processing, filtering, and organizing them into a meaningful experience for you. That's perception in action. Now imagine walking the same street again, but this time with a purpose. Maybe you're on your way to an important meeting or you're looking for a unique gift in a local store. Suddenly your senses sharpen. You notice a woman in a stunning red dress, a vintage record player in a shop window, or a handwritten sign offering free coffee. The same street, same time, but your perception has changed because your purpose has shifted. When you set clear intentions, you become more attuned to your surroundings. Let's look at 2 job hunters, Sarah and John, who both attend a career fair. Sarah goes with no real plan, just hoping to luck into something. She walks past dozens of booths, distracted by the buzz and chatter until she finally stops at a company she's never heard of. John, on the other hand, has researched companies attending the fair and has his sights set on a few specific booths. He walks with purpose, engaging with representatives from each company until he finds the right fit. Who's more likely to land a great job offer? John. His focused intention helped him zero in on opportunities he actually cared about. If you want to see what others don't, you need focus. But what exactly is perception and how does it work? To answer this question, let's delve into the concept of interpretation. When you hear the word interpretation, what comes to mind? Music, movies, foreign languages. But did you know it applies to perception too? It's how we assign meaning to sensory input. Let's take a closer look at those everyday experiences we talked about earlier. The music playing, the traffic sounds, the taste of your morning coffee, the smile of a stranger. Each of these is just raw sensory data. Your interpretation, oh, I love this song. That car alarm is annoying. This coffee is too cold. Or she's being friendly. These interpretations form our understanding of the world and ourselves. They influence how we think, feel, and behave. But here's the catch. Interpretations aren't objective. They're colored by our past experiences, emotions, biases, and even hormones. For example, the same piece of music can evoke joy for one person and sadness for another. The smell of freshly cut grass might bring back happy childhood memories for someone while reminding another of their time spent mowing the lawn. It's all about how we interpret these stimuli. So the next time you encounter something unfamiliar or ambiguous, remember there's no single right interpretation. Your perspective is shaped by your unique journey through life. Now that you understand the role of interpretation and perception, let's move on to the next key element, memory. Memory plays a pivotal role in shaping perception because it provides the context for interpreting our sensory experiences. Our brains rely on stored memories to make sense of the world around us. Think about it. When you meet someone new, you interpret their words and actions based on your past encounters with other people. Your interpretation of their behavior is influenced by your memory of previous interactions and relationships. For instance, let's say you have a bad experience with a salesperson in the past. You might interpret a seemingly innocent question from a new salesperson as a manipulative tactic, even if their intentions are genuinely helpful. Your memory of the past interaction shapes your current perception. Similarly, if you have fond memories of a particular brand due to positive past experiences, you're more likely to perceive the same brand positively in the future, even without any new information. Let's take a closer look at the impact of memory on perception. Imagine walking into a grocery store and seeing a display of exotic fruits you've never tried before. How do you react? Perhaps you hesitate, unsure of how to handle them or unsure of their taste. In this scenario, your lack of experience and memory of these fruits influences your perception of them. You may feel uncertainty or even fear because you haven't encountered these items before. However, if you've had positive experiences with exotic fruits in the past, your perception will be quite different. Memories of their unique flavors and textures will make you feel excited and eager to try them again. Your previous encounters have shaped your current attitude towards these fruits. So why should you care about understanding how memory affects perception? Because it's a powerful tool. By recognizing the influence of memory, you can start to challenge your interpretations. You can question whether your negative perceptions are driven by accurate memories or outdated, inaccurate ones. If you find that your memory is holding you back, you can actively work to change your perception. This might involve trying new things, seeking out diverse perspectives, or reflecting on your past experiences to gain a deeper understanding of their impact on your current beliefs. As we continue our journey into the world of perception, let's shift our focus to another crucial aspect: emotions. Emotions play a significant role in shaping our perceptions because they guide our attention to what matters most to us. When you feel passionate about something, your emotions naturally draw your attention to details related to that topic. Let's take a look at two individuals, Jenny and Alex, who are interested in buying a new car. Jenny is passionate about environmental sustainability, so her emotions lead her to focus on the car's fuel efficiency and eco-friendly features. Alex, on the other hand, is more concerned about luxury and status, so his emotions direct his attention to the car's brand and design. Both individuals are looking at the same car, but their emotions lead them to focus on different aspects, ultimately influencing their perception of the car's value. Emotions also play a role in how we interpret ambiguous information. Let's say you're at a party and you see someone you know arguing with a stranger. How do you interpret the situation? If you're feeling empathetic, you might perceive the argument as a heated discussion between two people with conflicting viewpoints. However, if you're feeling cynical, you might interpret the same argument as a physical altercation waiting to happen. Your emotional state at that moment influences how you perceive the situation. Being aware of how emotions affect perception can be incredibly beneficial. By recognizing which aspects of a situation matter most to you, you can focus your attention effectively and make better decisions. It also allows you to understand the perspectives of others. When you encounter someone who holds opposing views or experiences, try to connect with their emotions. By doing so, you'll gain a deeper understanding of how their perceptions have been shaped by their unique emotional landscape. All right, friends, it's time for a quick recap. As you've seen today, Our perception of the world is not a passive process. It's an active interpretation of our experiences guided by our memories and emotions. But there's more to perception than meets the eye. Now that you've grasped the basics of perception, it's time to level up your understanding with 3 power moves that can help you see things others often miss. Herman's method serves as the foundation for our first power move. Developed by Swiss psychologist Max Herman, this approach draws from various artistic movements, like Cubism and Dadaism, to encourage creative thinking and problem solving. At its core, Herman's method revolves around analyzing and interpreting works of art, particularly those that break away from traditional realistic depictions. For example, consider Salvador Dali's The Persistence of Memory. At first glance, it might seem like a jumbled mess, but upon closer inspection, we begin to discern melting pocket watches, a barren landscape, and a strange figure in the distance. Through careful observation and interpretation, we can start to piece together the artist's intended meaning. Dali's painting challenges conventional ways of perceiving time, questioning the nature of reality, and exploring the subconscious mind. It encourages to abandon conventional ways of thinking and embrace unconventional ideas and perspectives. Now, here's the twist. This approach isn't just confined to the realm of art. Herman recognized that the principles of artistic interpretation could be applied to everyday life, making it an effective tool for perception hacks. Let's put it into practice. Imagine you're stuck in traffic and frustration starts to build up. Instead of letting those negative feelings consume you, take a step back and analyze the situation from a different angle. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? Maybe you discover a new route to your destination, saving you valuable time in the future. Or perhaps you realize that working from home occasionally is a viable option, reducing your daily commute. By adopting a Herman-esque mindset, you turn a potentially negative experience into an opportunity for growth and discovery. Our second power move is rooted in the art of active listening, developed by psychiatrist Carl Rogers. This approach is centered around empathetic understanding and involves paying full attention to both verbal and nonverbal cues. Think about it. When someone shares their thoughts or feelings, it's not just about hearing the words they say. It's about understanding the emotions and perspectives behind those words. Take a conversation with a friend, for instance. They tell you they're feeling overwhelmed with work and personal responsibilities. An active listening approach would involve acknowledging not only their words, but also the emotions they convey. You might respond by saying, I can see that you're feeling really stressed. It sounds like you're juggling a lot right now. By reflecting back what you hear and understand, you demonstrate empathy and understanding. Now, here's where things get interesting. Active listening goes beyond simply understanding someone's perspective. It also involves responding in a way that acknowledges and respects their feelings. Instead of jumping to solutions or offering unsolicited advice, take a moment to connect with the person on an emotional level. Show empathy and understanding before trying to fix the situation. This approach fosters deeper connections and can lead to more productive conversations. It's not just about what you say, it's about how you say it and when you say it. By incorporating Rogers' active listening approach into your communication style, you'll be able to see what others don't, fostering deeper connections and building stronger relationships. Our third power move stems from the field of behavioral science and focuses on understanding cognitive biases. Cognitive biases are systematic errors in thinking that can influence our judgment and decision-making processes. They arise from our brain's tendency to take shortcuts when processing information, leading to predictable deviations from rationality. For example, consider the confirmation bias. This bias causes us to seek out and favor information that confirms our existing beliefs while ignoring or downplaying contradictory evidence. Let's say you're planning to buy a new phone and you've narrowed down your choices to 2 models, the Nova 12 and the Galaxy S24. You might unknowingly search for reviews and comparisons that praise the Nova 12 and downplay the Galaxy S24's features if you already have a positive opinion of the Nova brand. Similarly, you might interpret customer service interactions in a way that aligns with your preconceived notions. If you've had positive experiences with the Galaxy S24 brand in the past, you might perceive the same interaction as positive. This bias can significantly affect how you see things because it colors your interpretation of information based on your pre-existing beliefs. By recognizing common cognitive biases like confirmation bias, you can start to see things in a different light. When you become aware of your own biases, you can challenge your interpretations and seek out diverse perspectives. This practice can lead to more balanced and informed decisions. In the era of social media and instant access to information, it's easy to fall into echo chambers where you're only exposed to viewpoints that align with your own. By understanding cognitive biases and actively seeking out diverse perspectives, you can challenge your own beliefs and see things from different angles. And there you have it, 3 powerful moves rooted in art, communication, and behavioral science that can help you see what others might miss. But remember, perception is a skill that sharpens with practice. By applying Herman's method, practicing active listening and being aware of cognitive biases, you'll train your mind to see the world in a whole new light. Much appreciation from Whispers of Light. And as always, if you found this video insightful, don't forget to smack the like button and share it with your friends. Until next time, keep observing, keep listening, and keep challenging your perceptions. Thank you for coming here to this safe space. We love entertaining you.